Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thibault on the wing, 6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Thibault against Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. McDaniels up top. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
There's Simons with a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Thibault going inside. It doesn't go for him. And some solid defense from Towns. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Simon, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Edwards looking for an opening. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Simons outside. Puts up a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers moving it up. Grant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Thibault with it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Towns, that's good.
Hey, he's used to that. I mean, teams try to be physical with Towns and body him up, beat him up, but he's a little too strong for that to bother him.
Now here's Thibault. Brogdon finds Thibault. Here's Simons. Outside for Brogdon. Launches it. Portland again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 5.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Here's Alexander Walker. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area, is their territory.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Thibault will screen on McDaniels. Simons passes to Thibault. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Towns a screen on Grant. Towns down low. He's against Ayton. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Portland trailing here. Here's Brogdon. Grant finds Simons. There's the three. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got 8 points.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Here's Grant. Pass to Brogdon. Outside for Grant. Now Ayton. Now here's Thibault. Simons outside. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The team. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Conley against Henderson. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Sharp. They set the pick, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Warren with a screen on Henderson, and Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Warren. He takes it in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Here's Henderson, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
First team foul.
Here's Sharp. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Tries again. And he lays it in. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA in the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's in part because the teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
And he nails the third. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards' stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And there's the foul against Portland.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker finds Henderson. Here's Rupert. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. From the inbound, Henderson, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Anderson. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Lets it go from the wing.
You know, when Warren gives you that kind of hustle and effort defensively, that's what happens.
And it's Rupert missing. Conley passes to Anderson. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Started. The Timberwolves breaking dance crew. All right, that was your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
Outside Warren. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. From downtown, the Timberwolves again can't hit. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
Portland on D. 6-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Three-pointer Sharp. Kept alive. And the jam by Walker.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Pass to Rupert. Walker, a screen on Warren. Rupert. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Sharp. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men of the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Outside Thibault. Pass to Aiden. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Aiden's got his first bucket in this one.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Thibault. And another basket for Minnesota.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass.
Outside for Grant. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple. Grant's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Thibault. Inside. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Simons. Outside for Brogdon. Back to Simons. He hangs. No good. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Three-pointer sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And neither side willing to give an inch. This game has gone back and forth.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight, neck and neck down the stretch.
Back to Reed. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. Nails it from three. Conley's got 9 points.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Three-pointer Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Conley passes to Anderson. There's the triple. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Anderson. He's got 12.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Out to the right wing. Anderson for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Walker out there with Robert Williams. And it's Rupert in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sharp into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Rupert. Back to Sharp. The kick out to Williams. And here's Walker. Tries it from 19. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Reed sets a screen. The shot by Conley, no good. Portland trailing here. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Walker, here we go. Henderson outside. There's a screen. And he drives in. Here's Rupert. Left side Walker. Stolen by Anderson. Conley up top. Finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping past lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Towns passes to Edwards. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
No good on the second free throw. He manages to convert the third. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Thibault, a screen on McDaniels. There's Simons with a three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Thibault passes to Brogdon. Here's the pick. Three-pointer. They get it back on the wing. Simons drops in the three. Simons got 11 in the second half.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's Brogdon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, when the heat's on, you know, Brogdon is very even-keeled and extremely tough-minded. Doesn't let much bother him at all.
Both good from the line that time.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
McDaniels, a screen on Thibault. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Pass to Ayton. Outside for Brogdon. The three is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
To the wing, right side. Now McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Simons. McDaniels from long range. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
you know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
and give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Ayton passes to Simons. Driving to the basket. Money!
Love seeing this from Ayton. Dependable at finding his teammates in their spots.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Simons. Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Back to Thibault. This one for 3. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
Ayton hits them both. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And so it's Minnesota.
thing you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam. He's out there with Neesmith. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. On defense, the Timberwolves. Pass to Halliburton. Leaps for it. Here's Turner. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Here's Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number 1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Screen by McDaniel. No good from outside. Now, here's Neesmith. Edwards defending. Halliburton outside. Nice move. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Turner stays with it. Turner's got his second basket.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Edwards drives in. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Neesmith with the slam.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Passes to McDaniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Halliburton for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 9 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. They get it again. Can't hit that one. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
My goodness, we've seen stretch 5s in this league, but for Karl Anthony Towns to make that long a shot, look out.
Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Halliburton. Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Conley. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. McConnell, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Timberwolves leading by 8. And here's Conley outside. That shot missing. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Warren sets the pick for Conley. Takes the 3. Moore inside. Still yet to score. Reid kicks to Moore. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Reid. Buries it down low. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hey, DB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Now, here's Topic. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Shepard.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Reid gets the bucket. Reid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Smith's shot is good.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
And here's Conley outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more. It shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
And here's more outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Smith. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley kicks to Moore. A 3-ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Stolen by Warren. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Toppin, no one around him. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Reed. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Warren.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Timberwolves on top as they end the second. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the court right now for the Pacers. You've got Miles Turner. Siakam is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Nembhard's shot is good.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
And on the offensive end, Siakam is so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana, and they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
To the left wing. The pass to Towns. Edwards drives in. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Halliburton looking around. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves leading by 17. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Edwards, that's good.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Halliburton outside from past the arc, and the Pacers another three.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
From deep three-point land, and Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 17 now.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Towns, the screen. The open shot, Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Pass to Neesmith. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Neesmith has got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Edwards. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And some changes here for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 14. Now McConnell. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Here's Shepard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nas Reed out there with Anderson. And it's T.J. Warren, and it's Conley, and it's Moore in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Out to Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Moore outside. Lets the 3 fly. Pacers with the rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Warren finds Reed. Back to Warren. And here's Reed. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Moore outside. Out to Conley. Passes it to Reed. Conley against McConnell. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
To the middle, stolen by McDaniels. Right side, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Shepard. Will it go? Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Halliburton outside. Offensive rebound. Screen by Siakam. Halliburton drives in. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 23.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Siakam's shot is off. Minnesota with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton with it. There's the triple. Launches a 3 on the money. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
firepower at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And now Indiana's starting group. Neesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pacers. And it's Thibault missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Yep, count it.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
And here's Grant from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Halliburton for 3. Pass to Neesmith. Now here's Turner. Puts up a 3. And he buries his first look.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high power. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Siakam with a screen on Thibault. Halliburton misses. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Ooh, great feed, great finish. That's Jeremy Grant.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on 8. And Siakam gets it to go.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now Thibault. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Thibault, that's good. Thibault's got 5.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Turner, a screen on Thibault. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And here come the Trailblazers again. Portland in transition. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Brogdon. Here's Simons. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Simons finds Grant. Simons outside. Pass to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And it's Thibault missing. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, BA. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
3-pointer is up from Brogdon, and they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 6. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
So Portland ends up going with a new group.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Rupert. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Three-pointer sharp. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McDermott can't get it to go. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They lead by 11. And yep, it's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Siakam. Drives. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on it.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Obi Toppin. Also Jalen Smith out there. TJ McConnell is out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Shepard in at the 2. Three-pointer sharp. Offensive rebound. The Pacers shooting the rock well at 46%. McConnell from outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Rupert. Williams a screen on McDermott. Outside for Henderson. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Henderson's got 5.
There's something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And the second free throw is good. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Williams finds Walker. Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Plenty of flashiness to his game as Sharp can tie you up with his handle.
Toppin left side.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McConnell's shot is off. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Portland. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Back to Sharp. Pass to Rupert. It's Walker on the wing. Here's Rupert. Clock at 6. And it's Portland scoring again.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. Then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
To stop the run, McConnell's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And that one's good. Sharp.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
McConnell, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it's Rupert missing.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's McDermott. Yes, it's good. McDermott's got his second basket of the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Siakam. 6 points for him. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Pass to Rupert. Back to Sharp. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, no good again that time. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to DeMarc. Off the mark there with a 3. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Williams finds Henderson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Henderson's got 10 points.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's not going to go for him. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
An effort from Tyrese Halliburton. I've seen him do everything.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Halliburton for 3. Shoots over Thibault. Halliburton misses. Halliburton's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Halliburton with the steal.
Portland foul. DeAndre Ayton. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Indiana.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Puts up a deep 3. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside for Grant. Here's Ayton. Simons outside. Back to Ayton. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 17. Beyond the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Simons right side. Outside Brogdon. Back to Simons. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside for Brogdon. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Siakam for 3. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Out to Simons. Thibault on the wing. They set the pick. Grant outside. Pass to Brogdon. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Again, Halliburton missing. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The finish! And Brogdon with the stuff.
On the break, Brogdon with a great job of surveying the floor and understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Grant's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Grant with a steal. Right side, Brogdon. Simons passes to Brogdon. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. For 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brogdon, the pass to Simons. Now here's Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Simons. Lets it go. Misses off the right iron. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 41%. And here's Siakam for 3. Knocks down the triple. Siakam's got 12.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Simons outside. 4-3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And here's Grant from the arc. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Throws it up high. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the period up by a staggering 23. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pacers, we've got Doug McDermott, Smith out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Shepard in at the 2-guard spot.
The response from Scoot in answer 3, what a back and forth. Oh, my.
Walker for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot.
but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
McDermott outside. Pass to Toppin. The three. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Rupert. Williams in the post. Covered by Smith. On target from range.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Rupert. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Henderson with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Here's Sharp. To the right side. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Walker.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Shepard, defended by Henderson. And it's Shepard missing. Here are the Blazers with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Walker attacking. Fires from deep. Pacers with a rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Launches it, and stolen by Williams. Here's Sharp, defended by McDermott. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And it's Rupert missing. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Henderson drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the paint. McConnell finds Smith. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. And McConnell is good for 3.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And the Pacers with possession here. To the left wing. Toppin, left side. The three. The shot misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Launches a three. No good there. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch.
It's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Grant. It's Edwards on the wing. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Brogdon outside. There's the drive. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. 5-0 for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Towns, the screen. Here's Edwards. Ball's knocked loose. Towns sets the pick for Edwards.
Oh, okay.
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skill.
The kick out to Simons. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Stolen by Grant. One-on-one fast break. 3-pointer, Simon. It's rebounded by Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. For 3, Brogdon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Towns, a screen on Brogdon. McDaniels, a 3-pointer off the mark. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Grant. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
He hits the second from the line. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And they're moving it up. From deep. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. And On the pass to Simons. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Simons. For the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Pass to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Edwards against Ayton. Edwards passes to Gobert. Here's Towns, and it's Edwards, top of the key. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. And stolen by Ayton. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bible with the ball. Picked up by Edwards.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw drops for Ayton. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. Up and in on the layup.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker using his size to his advantage.
Three-pointers, Simon. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Anthony Edwards has been... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Reed is out there with Anderson. Then it's Conley. Then there is Warren. And it's Moore in at the 2 guard. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates. He reads books on self-improvement. And he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Stolen by Walker. To the wing on the left. Here's Rupert. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Reed. It's good from long range. Reed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the basket by Rupert.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
team foul.
Henderson against Conley. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Henderson.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Rupert. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Ripped away, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. For 3, Henderson. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Now here's Moore, guarded closely. Conley against Henderson, and Henderson kicks to Reed. The second chance effort. Portland grabs the miss. Henderson with it. Conley picks him up. Pass to Rupert. The shot. And again, it's Portland converting. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
The kick out to Walker. Releases. Knocks it loose.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system, or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Sharp following the basket by Kyle Anderson. There's the screen. And it's Sharp missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Moore. Nice D from Williams. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And the dunk by Walker.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Conley, the pass to Reed, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And Portland with another turnover here.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And let's hear it for Red Panda.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Edwards, a screen on Simons. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
A nice shot by Simons.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Good work there as it goes.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Simons kicks to Brogdon. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Brogdon's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Portland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Grant. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Thibault. From outside the arc. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Thibault's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship. Oh, the power on that throwdown!
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Grant gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
There's the pass to Gobert. Grant against Towns. That one falls.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Thibault for 3. Simons the pass to Thibault. For 3, Edwards. The kick out to Towns. For 3. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 24.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Edwards, that's good.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Ayton sets the pick for Grant. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Oh, did you see that?
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Simons finds Ayton. Thibault on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robert Williams, he's checked in for 8. Walker comes in for Grant. Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Henderson subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Sharp. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Anderson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And here is Conley. From deep, Moore. No good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Conley, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's DJ Warren, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Conley scanning the floor. Anderson outside, just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers trail by 5. Walker finds Henderson. Here he goes. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Pass to Reid. Conley against Henderson. Back to Conley. From past the arc. And no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Rupert. Back to Walker. Nice D from Warren. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Conley. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Anderson kicks to Warren. Fires high post. And that one swishes right in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
They set the pick. Here's Rupert. Connects from 3-point range. Rupert's got 19 points.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical junction.
Back to Anderson. Kicks to Conley. Anderson with the screen for Conley. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Rupert. And here's Sharp. To take the lead. A shot off that time for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Moore passes to Anderson. The kick out to Warren. Drops in the tray. Warren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Fires away from outside. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Rupert. Kick out to Walker. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shot.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
And it's Sharp missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And we watched one guy all night long. Oh!
Yes. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Edwards can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaking.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Edwards with it. Fires from way outside, and that falls.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Sophomore with an injury in their rotation.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player. And we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
It's Edwards on the wing. Fader on the way. Gets the three to fall.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Halliburton for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Lets the three fly. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. From outside the arc.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. The combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Another miss by Halliburton.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Towns for three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Jacks up a three. And Halliburton with the three.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
To the middle. Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Towns on a screen. Lets it fly. Over to the wing. Gobert finds Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Lee Smith passes to Siakam. Shot on the wing. There's the drive. And then Siakam with the jam.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Outside Edwards. Takes the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Towns for three. Hits the trifecta.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Pass to Nesmith from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's stolen. Here's Siakam. Halliburton for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose. This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards finds Towns. They get it back. Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Towns outside. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Now Conley. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Towns outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
There's the three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Back to Conley. It could go. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. And so it's Indiana with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Topping out there with Walker. Then it's Smith. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Shepard in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Walker against Warren. Walker passes to Toppin. Cans it with nobody near him.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Reed for 3. The Pacers pull it in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Shepard. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Reed for 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
In transition, here come the Pacers. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Down low. Toppin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Toppin's got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Tipped away. Pass to McConnell. Back to Toppin. Now here's McConnell. Driving inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Reed for 3. He buries it from 3. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Keeps it alive. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Warren against Walker. Here's McConnell. He's off on that one. Nice D from Anderson. for Minnesota. They've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
Pass to Shepard. This one for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Now Anderson. Now Morris. Here's Moore. Warren for 3, and he buries his first look.
Boy, Warren does a nice job, I think, of putting himself in position for those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
McConnell goes in, out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. A new lineup here for Indiana. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Moore. They get it back out to the wing. Reed for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reed's got 11 points in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Halliburton on the attack. Oh, Halliburton goes to the rack and hits.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Reed sets a screen. Morris passes to Reed. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Obi Toppin has been on display for the Pacers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. And has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Turner with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Siakam. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley finds Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Launches it. The rebound by Nembhard.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Siakam. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. For 3, Conley. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Nesmith's got 5 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, Halliburton, send it home.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Moore's subbed in for Anthony Edwards.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Moore. Inside. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Reed, a screen on McConnell. From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside Walker. And there's the drive. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Anderson with it. Guarded by Smith. Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They led by as many as 18. McConnell against Conley. They get it again. Smith passes to Walker. And here's Toppin from the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Indiana's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Now here's McConnell. Toppin outside. The 3 ball. And again, it's Indiana with a 3. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 14-point game. Reed for 3. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. Now McConnell. Up top Smith. Pass to Toppin. Launches the 3. Drops in the 3. Toppin's got 21.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's in. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Neesmith, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Towns can't get it to go. The Pacers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Turner. To the paint. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
And Edwards slams it in.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
Pass to Nembhard. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
The Pacers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Back to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. The Pacers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Good decision-making that time by Halliburton. Really smart. The moment he saw the space open up, he pulled up.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Edwards looking for an opening. Kicks it out, Towns. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Halliburton outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Here's Nembhard. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Good.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
To the inside. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
Halliburton on the drive. Stolen by Conley. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. And Edwards slams it in.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Pacers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
46 seconds left in the final quarter. Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Lets the three fly. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Halliburton misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
8 seconds left in the game. And so Indiana takes this one by a bit. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up for...
guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Simons. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nemhard driving in, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Brogdon the pass to Simons. Outside to Brogdon. Buries the long-range jumper.
Brogdon very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy's so efficient.
And a wide-open look for Halliburton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Portland with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam banked in off the glass.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
They get it, and it's finished off inside by Simon.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Halliburton for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Thibault to the right side. Thibault on the wing. Halliburton with the steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 4. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Simons missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
For the Pacers.
He doesn't get the second one. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Here's Siakam. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Grant.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thibault kicks it out to Grant. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. No coverage that time. Simons has got 7 points in the game. Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Halliburton for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Grant down low. Covered by Siakam. And good that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Turner. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Baseline J on the way. And that one hits back iron. Trailblazers trail by 3. They get a hand on it. Ayton kicks to Thibault. A kick out to Simon. Pass to Brogdon. And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 6. There's the 3. A shot missing. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Pacers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Walker. Smith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Shepard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Toppin with it. Now the pass to McConnell. With the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And great when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. And Portland has possession. The Pacers making the shot. Back to Henderson. Hangs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Now, here's McConnell. He has 5. And here is Toppin. From downtown, that one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Henderson attacking. Shoots. That one's good from the corner. Henderson's got 6. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Shepard. A floater and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams. For Indiana, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And he's good on the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's the pick. Here's Rupert. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
From the arc. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 8. Here's Smith. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Rupert. The 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Rupert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Walker kicks to Toppin. The 3. The Trailblazers pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Henderson against Smith. Now here's Henderson. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. And it's Rupert missing. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 3-point game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Williams with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. They get it back. Pass to Sharp. Takes a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Toppin can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 4. Kicks it to Walker. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Shepard. Capitalizes off the crossover. Shepard's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
The tray. Up again. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Portland. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. A nice shot by Simons.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And Siakam throws it down.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
Simons, the pass to Grant. The kick out to Simons. Back to Grant. Simons on the wing. Offline with his 3. Indiana trailing here. For the tie. And he drives in. It's hauled in by Thibault. And now Portland on the break. Brogdon the pass to Simons. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Simons has got 12.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now, here's Nesmith. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Siakam outside. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Halliburton. He's got 11. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Thibault. A kick out to Simon. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And it's Halliburton missing. Portland leading by 7. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Outside to Brogdon. The pass to Ayton. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And another 3 for Portland.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Portland with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Brogdon. That one wide left.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And here now is Thibault, following the 3-pointer by Siakam. Now here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Halliburton. 11 points in the game.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
And it's Simons off the drive. Simons with the screen on Siakam. No good from Grant. Pacers trail by 7. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Halliburton hits them both. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And the basket by Rupert. Rupert's got 11 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's McConnell. He takes it in, and the layup falls. 10 points for him. It's stolen by Smith. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Trailblazers lead by 7. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Toppin. He's out there with Walker. Smith is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Shepard in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Rupert. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Out to Henderson. The 19-foot shot. That one, no good.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display. Rises up with ease.
Here's the screen. Pass to Rupert. Lets it go from deep. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Walker. Pass to Rupert. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Portland.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Here's Henderson to the wing right side. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Grant comes in for Walker. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Henderson. And it's Simons in for Shaedon Sharpe.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Aston Emma. Siakam looking around. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, big time pivot bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Thybulle on the wing, covered by Siakam. Pass to Rupert. They set the screen.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Nemo misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No good from Grant. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 21.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pass to Rupert. And there's the feed to Ayton. Thybulle for 3. Grant kicks to Thybulle. Clock at 4. It counts.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Thybulle sends it back. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Trailblazers. A steal, and here's the fast break. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Brogdon finds Simon. Halliburton with the steal.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Simons, the pass to Grant. And here is Brogdon. Grant surveying the D. Passes to Simons. And it's Thibault in the corner. For three, Brogdon. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic